Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Russia. We got pulled into a war with Korea, and I don't know, I decided to send my units up here anyway, just to see what they can do. Probably not a lot, but we're going to try. Kind of like they weren't doing much anyway. I mean, I guess they were giving me some amenities for being inside my city's garrisoned, but I think we'll be okay without that for a few turns while I kind of play around with them up here. It'd be cool if we can get this. Oh, he actually does have some units now. I thought those were Mongolia's units for some reason. I'll be honest. I mean, obviously they're not the same color, but I was just seeing red, and I knew that Korea had very few units left over. Is it possible that you have pieced out? You have. Okay, so we need to get out of here. It was worth trying, but not worth sticking around at this point. We're going to go for food still here. And I guess this one up here is fine. And Korea, make peace. Give me some gold per turn. Alright, whatever. White peace, fine. It's not like it was our war anyway. So, yeah, we moved our units up. Didn't do much with them. Not the end of the world. Let's move you back this way. I'll go ahead and get you turned into a bombard just in case we needed one in the future. Alright, let's back these guys up to the various places. I'll move you all the way back to St. Petersburg, I think. You're going to go to... come down here. I'll move you to, I guess, there. You're probably okay there. Bombard. Honestly, I'm just going to stick you back here. I'll run you all the way down to one of these guys. Cool. Mr. Spy, gain sources. We get some decent amount of gold. We also get 90% chance of getting flight, which is pretty good. Five turns on 2 more lavras, which will push out some more borders. Sorry, my dear, but I'm not going to give you my sculptures. You were not very happy with me. Sure. Money for open borders. I think that's okay. You got a great merchant. Levi Strauss. Probably just need to finish off colonialism at this point. Yeah, might as well. It's going to be fine. It gets us natural history, which we can start getting some archaeologists if we wanted them. I'm actually going to stick you... No, I'm going to stick you in that city. I'll stick the 2 bombards like kind of here in these 2 spots. Alliance expired. Alliance expired. I think you were our religious alliance. And you were probably our military alliance. A little bit of gold. I will let you pay me gold to be your ally. Training post being created. Thank you for hooking up that farm for me that we're about to get. Doubly so. Listing post created. I don't think that gives you any XP. Not sure if there's any reason to leave you here. Let's actually double check to see if anybody has gotten any spaceports yet. Yes. Australia. Alrighty, factory is completed. Very nice. Go right into the amphitheater. Mr. Trader. I do want to get some more trade routes up here, but I think it's okay to get some production here as well. Well, we've only got 2 turns left on the Bolshoi, so I don't think it's really going to make that much difference. Just going to transfer over here. Three more turns on our Lavras. Getting a lot of faith, which I do need to check, see if there's anybody here that's going to beat us to anything specific. Still in the lead for those two. Get us a great admiral, but why? Guess it would get us a battleship. Combat victories, gold, and production for cities not on the original capital's continent. Some faith, gold, all the other things from each city-state you are suzerain of. I always felt like that one was pretty, like, low. I mean, what, you're getting, what, 8 total things from maybe 1 or 2 suzerain things, unless you're really good at suzerain stuff. But even then, it just feels relatively low. I don't think there's anything I want to change to right this second. Envoys. I mean, Palenque would be some pretty quick science. Although I do think this will be quite a bit of culture. So we're at 81.5. We'll see what that bumps up to here in a moment. Alright, still going down the food route. I also want to get some gold and production things. Looks like this 15 would be pretty solid. Plus 6 science, yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, look at that. Went up to 95.3. So a little bit of culture. I mean, it's not tons, but it's some. Can we put our governor back in yet? Oh no, there he is. I was going to say, where is he? Right there. One more turn. Still need to get the governor palace. Goodness. Usually don't wait this long, but I keep getting it offered to put in St. Petersburg, but and it's okay to put in your capital, but I'd rather put it kind of further up somewhere. Like I said, probably this city right here. Kazan. Wow, just that quickly we lost suzerain status. Oh wow, somebody really wants that city. Never mind.
Is a universe of the imagination, a place of magic and enchantment, beauty and romance. Its many worlds vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
So hey, we got a wonder. So that's cool.
What I like about cities is that everything is king size, the beauty and the ugliness. Had I been present at the creation,
got us free natural history. That's pretty cool. All right, so kind of talking about the culture side of things. I know they announced something kind of interesting in the recent live stream for Gathering Storm, and that is there's going to be some changes to culture and science to kind of push the victories out further into kind of the timeline, which I think is great because I've always thought it was just ridiculous how quickly the deity opponents can get like a science victory with spaceships in like 1600 AD or something ridiculous. So one of the things with the culture victory though is that they're going to give us rock bands that we can recruit, and they can go play at different spots around, and in other places tiles, and one of those places would be like Wonders. Wonders is a really good place to get some tourism boost from your rock band. It's kind of similar to the Civilization 5 Great Musicians, kind of where you would send them into another civilization, use them, and that would give you a big chunk of tourism. That's kind of that idea. I think this is really, really good. Really add a lot to kind of the culture, and I don't know what they didn't say what the science side of things was, but I just feel like there needs to be more to both of those victories, so it's going to be really good to see what they do with those. Bolshoi. Okay. Man, we haven't done anything in this city for a while for various reasons. Do have a good spot for an industrial zone down here. So I feel like that's probably a pretty good idea. Amenities are okay. Housing is terrible right now, though. We do have neighborhoods, finally. It's part of the reason why this city's not growing, and probably also why that city's not growing. I think a neighborhood would actually be quite useful. Let me double check something real quick though. The industrial zone I was going to put was down here. I just wanted to make sure that one up there was not better for any reason. I can do the industrial zone first. I'm already getting a factory boost though. You know, I think the growth ultimately would be better. Do I want it there? Do I want it down here? I'm just going to stick it here. I think it's going to be okay. Let's go and swap off electricity for just a moment. See if there's anything else I'd rather pick up. Honestly, we've been holding on to astronomy for so long. It's blocking a whole lot of things. So is printing. Either one of those we probably just need to get unblocked right away. Which one would be more critical? Not really sure. I think getting banks is useful for, you know, some of what we're doing. So we'll just go astronomy first. Alright, we've already got the boost for mobilization. We'll go ahead and do that. Why not? Field cannon is completed. That is good. And actually, you know what? We're going to move you off. And have you just go ahead and group up. Just turn that into a core right away. Housing is good here, so we don't really need the neighborhood right this second. Might as well have you build something else. I mean, hey, we got 3 privateers. We would get a boost, but is that really what we need? Let's have you do another field cannon. Why not? Getting some more cores and armies can't hurt us too much. All right, huge boost of tiles. Pushing out the tiles here. Really, really good. Housing is terrible right now. Let's go ahead and get the granary. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and buy the granary. In fact, we'll go ahead and buy the shrine, the temple. I think that's a good start. Really just kind of help the city get off to a good start. We'll go ahead and get the stupa that way. And I said, was it this city or this city that I wanted the government plaza? Because we could stick it here. I think I'd rather be that city. So on that note, again, housing is okay. Commercial hub maybe, or probably, yeah, probably a good idea to do a commercial hub somewhere. Get another trade route. Are we actually close to a golden age? We actually are. We have a lot of time, so I bet we get it. Even though these two had lined up at one point to be the exact same length, for whatever reason, something changed and added one more turn to that one. All right, so you are going to head over here, I think. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually alert you. About to get us another factory over here. Very good. Yeah, I bet it is a housing thing. Yep, for sure. It is. Not a huge surprise, which means we'll probably go into a neighborhood over here. Be able to open up that one a bit more. Same thing for this one. All 3 of these cities really need some sort of neighborhood or something. Guess we'll do this one over here. There's no reason, no specific reason to do one or the other, I don't think. Could do that one. I think this will be fun. Unless I could put, can I put seaside resorts there? I actually don't know. I know I think I could put one over here, but I don't know if I'd be able to put one here or not. It's got charming appeal at the moment. You know, just to be safe, even though it's for less housing, I want to stick you there. All right, zoo would get us amenities, but really what we need is the neighborhood. And I think this desert tile would be actually a really good idea because not really much else I'm going to do there. I could have put a mine there, but I don't think that really matters that much. Let's go ahead and, sure, why not buy the shrine? This is Cousin. Okay, so this is where I want my government plaza. So I do think I want to go ahead and knock this out. Probably up this direction, maybe. It's fine. A lot of tile pushed out, so that's really good to see. Nope, sorry, buddy. You know what? I do need to see if... Can't remember, did the Bolshoi have any great work slots? Yes, it does. So we can get a couple more guys over there. Specifically our musician and our writer. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, alert there. 8 more turns on that push out. 28 turns on that one. Getting a lot of faith now, so I do need to keep an eye on the great people a bit more. See what other great people we can start buying here and there. Again, can still get that admiral for the battleship, but don't know that I need that. So we'll keep saving the faith for now, I think. You know what? No, I think we're okay. I was going to say, did I miss any more stupas? But I think I've been getting them as they've been popping up. Alright, so you do not need to be there anymore. So we'll move you off. And we'll move you... Actually, you can go either place. Stick you here. Why not?
And because she was so beautiful, they called her...
Field cannon. Just go ahead and go on alert. Things are looking pretty okay. I think I'm pretty happy with this set of cities, especially now that we push out the borders. You know, it's less, you know, looks a lot more of a good line here instead of being like this really kind of jaggedy edge. So I'm feeling pretty happy with that. We've actually given ourselves a pretty sizable, you know, empire now, just over a few turns. Successfully promoted to Master Spy. Stole sanitation. Very cool. Just out of curiosity, are there any more little spots I could stick a city? Technically stick one up here. And even steal some tiles on both sides. So it's an idea. It's a thought. Get some sheep right away. Stick it on the desert. Put a holy site maybe here or here. Just to be able to push out some tiles. I'll have to think about it. I don't know if I'm going to buy that one. If I have space to produce another one, I may go that route. All right, Renaissance walls are completed. This is in Tver here. A lot of other options for you to produce, though. I've already got your holy site. Still need a theater square at some point. We also need a neighborhood, because your housing is terrible. I'm just going to stick it kind of over here off to the side.
If you will be so good and generous as to let me...
Starting to get some more tourism, which is really good. Alright, so... I mean, I could keep pushing tech ceiling as long as we have it. I've got gain sources still, got everything else, so why not? You eventually need to still or disrupt rocketry. It's going to take us a while, though. First things first, let's go ahead and gain sources. We may have to steal some money before we do anything, though. Zero growth here in Tula. Probably need to get us... Actually, zero growth in Moscow, too. Probably need to get us some trade routes. I'm actually going to switch the thing to food focus just to see if there's any way to get any more food somewhere. I doubt it. That's all a bunch of ones. Alright, temple is completed. Let's go ahead and grab our stupa. Housing is in a tighter spot now. We're actually going to go ahead and buy the granary. And I do want the monument at some point. Got it. Bought myself a little bit of time, so I don't need the neighborhood right away or the aqueduct. So I think going commercial hub would be a good idea. Probably right here is fine. Okay, yeah, that's right. I was going to check you guys. Don't think there's much else in the way of food. You actually had a little bit, so we got you some growth. Moscow is going to need a trade route, though, which we'll get there. A lot of units Mongolia has right on my border, but he is my ally, so nothing I got to worry about. You're just unfriendly at the moment. I wonder if I could send you anything. Not interested. All right, fair enough.
Whatever value they may.
Anything I want to change right away? I don't think so. I think I'm producing all the things I want to be producing. I think we're heading in the right direction. Be a nice place for a canal right there. Could actually put a canal there. And if I had moved the city over here, actually no, it's in the right spot. Canal here, canal there. And then I think the Panama Canal, like with the new canal systems, I think I could have actually get all the way up from this lake all the way up to the ocean if I wanted to. Possibly even find a way to connect over here too. Yeah, I'm sure I could. So it would be kind of cool to see the canals once they come into play. There's a lot of really good systems in Gathering Store that I'm really looking forward to. Really? Who declared war on who? Come on now. Peter has declared war on Sundyok. I'm guessing because somebody declared war on you. Or you declared war on somebody or something goofy like that. I just realized Novgorod had all those units that I was moving around, and I neglected to leave one in Novgorod. Trying to figure out where you're sticking that settler. Okay, Gilgamesh declared war. That makes sense. But Manator, Gilgamesh, me, we're all in the same fight. What I will probably do is move you up to there just to have something firing back. Plus give you some amenities. I think that'll be fine for now. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll see what Korea ends up trying to do against me. She does have some really advanced units, but I think we'll be okay. So I do appreciate it. Thank you, and goodbye.